Hello, 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 hello. Bum 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 ba-dum. Boom. Anyway, it might not be farming. I'm hoping not. Where did it go? I wanted this. I don't think they'll be farming. Hopefully. Maybe. Not. I really don't want to. But yeah, I get to try Hyacine out. Oh, she has a cute little wand, and that's adorable. It's adorable. But yes, they really are twins. It's wow, they really wanted them to be the same character, Bubbles, as well. Huh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy, she's very cute. I will say, she's got one of my favorite outfits so far. I love the little ribbons. Obviously, I think it's this color scheme that helps. Now there won't be any boss fights for like a while. What does that mean? Is it because they're working towards the next like update?
That one's hard to persuade. Let's see.
Is that what that means? Alright.
Let's try it this other way.
Is that the new voice?
Guide the Rainbow Bridge.
Huh? It sounds different. Is this heal? Okay, that is heal. I can't tell.
May this faint light.
Hang on. Let me put both headphones on. 3, 2, 1.
Embrace a new life.
I mean, that what you're gonna do most in the game is listen to Lauren walk. Huh. Wow. Is it? I'm just like, I'm so used to his voice. You know, I'm so used to the one voice where I'm like, I'm hearing it. Oh my gosh.
Please cherish this time with here. Some value, I suppose. Eternal. Every petal
So,
in my
was it
always
added in this
swept away
update?
by the wind.
Or is it the next one? Come on, talk. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. This update? So do both of them talk their voice lines now, or is it just combat right now? Oh, this is so strange. I gotta get used to it. It's not bad. I just gotta get used to that voice. I genuinely have to get used to it. They both talk. You can check in the character voice lines.
Embrace a new life.
So if I finish the last part of today, so like the combat fight today, will they talk in the dialogue at all? Or is that still muted? Come on, we'll get through this. Yeah. They already will talk. Okay. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to these voice lines.
Guide the Rainbow Bridge.
I know that Estelle sounds similar. They replaced all of them. Oh. That must have been a lot of work, man. I can't even imagine trying to replace all of them.
Embrace a new
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, just cracked my neck. What in the world did you just say, Dastro? What in the world? I just want to see... No, I want... this... little... Oh! You're talking about the... I forgot that the unicorn... No, Pegasus? Okay, is this a Pegasus or a unicorn? I can't... I'm like, is it a unicorn? Does it have a horn? Little... Aika? Yes, I see how chubby. Pegasus? I was gonna be like, is there a horn? But yes, it's the, it took me a second to, I was like, what in the world are you talking about? Which, yes, very chubby, but very adorable. And can we all agree that if there is a plushie made of this little unicorn, Pegasus, it's going to sell like hotcakes. Because, would you guys buy a plush of this? Because I certainly would. It's very adorable. I love the little bow. And its little wings. It's so cute. Absolutely. And that's all I can think about is that those plushes would sell like crazy. I would buy... You would buy a plushie for Castris?
return to dust.
I think you messed up your typing. What does she... She heal... She gives boost. You'd buy one for Paul. Does she even like plushies? Is that even something that gets talked about?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, I get what you meant. It was just a mistype. It happens. Well, I fell again. Why does this happen? I just want to drink tea and this happens. You're gonna try? But yes, it's very, very cute. The tea is cursed. No, it's called that it goes right in front of my camera, so the track... I expect the tracking to, like, you know, disappear, but look. Tea's right in front, is near my face. So sometimes it doesn't, other times it just... It's like, excuse me? Oh, and I actually... You guys can be proud of me now. Just today, I beat World 4. Look at me, I made it to World... I made it past World 4. You're waiting for the next chapter? Yeah, I just want to go in front of the camera. That's the thing, it's in the same spot. That's the weird part. Good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abundance yet? I don't think it is opened up to me. I don't think so. I guess we'll see. Does this become an option? Let's just put random characters in. No. I still have the 6. So it hasn't unlocked that yet. Boop, 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 boom. Oh, I will say, I do want to see... It'll happen eventually. I got through one of them. Just means I'll go to the next one. Why does she have no face?
Member 4 of the Genius Society.
Hmm.
A woman full of mystery. Many people in the society died by her hand. I haven't heard anything about her for many years, but I firmly believe she is still alive.
Wow. What the frick? I was like, oh, what did she do? Killed many people.
Lord of Silence, if you're here, if you're listening, I'm member 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
Wow. Okay. There are 4 Emanators in the Genius Society. Oh, so she's an Emanator? So they're like, oh, I'm gonna mess up her name so bad. Give me a second. What is her name? Where is it? I can't remember. Where the heck do I see all of the... Well, this is my characters. How do I see all of the characters? This is synthesizing. Apparently, I forgot the others. What the heck? Where is it? Data bank? Thank you. Now I just gotta... There it is down. It probably did not move. I just feel that it has. Thank you. Where is she? Is it Acheron or Archon? I'm assuming it's Acheron. Because isn't Acheron an Emanator too? I didn't know Dr. Primitive was a Emanator. Yes, she's an Emanator too. Just for my point of reference. But she's not part of the Genius Society that we know of. I want to know who this is.
This is Aiden, member 22 of the Genius Society. The most selfless and the strangest one. He spent his whole life helping others. Personally, I don't see the point.
Oh, so you think he's the strange one. But her killing a bunch of people in society? Oh yes, that's A-okay. Yep, perfect. Give a stamp of approval. This guy, oh, he's the weird one.
But the society is famous thanks to him. The Inter-Astral Peace Corporation has been trying to find a replacement ever since his death. They searched for many Amber Eras, but no genius was willing to lower their head to the IPC. Until they found me.
Wow. I don't know, I guess I never really thought about... She takes care of people before they discover too much something about a limited knowledge for the time they live in. Huh. Is the only important... I think you like the Herta more than anything else. We know about what you like, Leo. I think you've made it very abundantly clear.
Zendar 1 Kulbara, Genius Society member 1.
Oh, he's the first.
One of his portrait purely out of respect. Without him, there would be no Genius Society today.
Hello, hello, hello. She deserves recognition. I think you just like how Herta sounds and her personality. I don't think you... You're just saying that because you like her.
Frankly, I don't know what he has achieved. None of his books and inventions have survived. But there's gotta be a place for the founder of the society, right?
Huh. That's suspicious. I'm saying she's earned it. You mentioned why don't you the one who turned people into monkey? You don't really like Herta? I think she has her moments of annoyance, but otherwise she's fine. She doesn't annoy me as much as some other characters would with the personality that she has, but that's because she also... It kind of makes sense for the way she is, since she's like really, 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 really old. Monkey brain rot was too much. Yeah, Slumber Nana Monkey. He's literally a smart gorilla. Because I try to not remember Slumber Nana Monkey, that felt like a fever dream that didn't exist. Dr. Rekka? I don't know if he's in the Genius Society. I don't think he would... He definitely would be he's a genius in his own right. But I don't think he would join this type of thing. He's too passionate about film.
Oh, Elias Salas? Such a lovely old fellow. He is member 56 of the Genius Society, one of the only 2 publicly elected
Which one was the director? Dr. Rucka's his name.
The cornerstones of modern cosmic communication.
Huh.
However, he did not disclose his inventions to the public. So I hereby certify that the rights of these two technologies belong to the Intelligentsia Guild. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the guild, but it is impressive that they managed to
I can show
Celus's inventions.
Director Rucka. I have his light cone. Weirdly enough, that's one of the few things I have. If I could find where my stuff is. It's one of these. Because I have his light cone. I just don't know where they put it. I'm never building. Where is... Oh, there he is. Wish I could look at the full picture more. But yeah, there he is. As long as I shut him down with whatever, I feel like I can learn a lot from her. I think I'd choose Nanook. But yeah, there he is. Yeah, he doesn't look menacing at all, right, guys? Look at that face. Yeah, not terrifying at all. Well, this is... What the frick? Gallagher and Buto's child. Yes, that actually fits. Anyway, I guess we'll hear Herta's thing and then we'll continue the plot so I can finish the plot.
This is Madame Herta, or better known as Member 83 of the Genius Society. In her childhood, she solved the solitary waves theory and the spark model hypotheses. In her adolescence, she found the sigma...
I don't know.
In middle age,
Somebody did.
the Herta sequence and published...
Or he commissioned the piece.
In her senior years, she managed to reverse her own age via de-aging, and went on to solve the mystery of the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and even captured and sealed a Stellaron. Madame Herta has saved the planet she was on from destruction 19 times, and has met the eons...
Because Herta is a narcissist and it's fine to see her narcissism? Anyway, if she's talking about a sealed Stellaron, is that the protagonist?
This space station is her property.
If you fail, you don't get belittled, you get praised. Huh? Are you what? Yep, so, okay. What a thing. But yes, we have a bit of final things to do. Failure's value in the space station. Well, yeah, because they're geniuses. Oh yeah, this is where we ended off last time. By the way, look. They're still here, staring. As you can tell. Perfect spot. Yes, I haven't moved my character since then. They watch. They're always watching. Always watching. They're everywhere. Don't be confused by their adorableness. I'll find you. I am just trying to... What is the easiest way to get to the location that I need to get to? Because it says down, but that doesn't describe detail for me. It's all the way... So you'd have to circumvent that. Alright, we're just gonna teleport. Make my life easier. Dan, as I cried with... Really? Bid farewell to the Trailblazer and Danon. Bitey?
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes
Finally becoming a king?
plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
Aww. Reflecting on the past and moving forward towards the future. Challenge I have faced as well. Though we have never had a chance for a deep conversation after all we've experienced together. You're also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads.
We appreciate it. Is starting, yep.
How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
The long-awaited climax. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just a little bit behind. I'm trying to, I'm almost completely caught up. I guess you will say something inspiring. I guess you will say something sentimental. I guess you will say something nonsensical. So much story going on. Yep. Something inspiring, nonsensical, sentimental. He doesn't seem like the sentimental type. 2 patches behind. Not too bad. Which hair do you like, by the way? What do you mean by that, in particular? Oh, my eyes. Which hair do you like? Which air? Okay, air. Is Hyacinth a Chrysos air? I think she's been pretty cool so far. Tribios, I just feel for the poor thing. Being split into thousands of versions, and now they're down to 2. What the frick? Phanon, I'm very interested to see more of what happened to his hometown. Is his childhood friend still alive? So many questions there. Mighty, before, I thought he was going to be very, very annoying. And he was for a bit, but he wasn't bad. I wonder who yours could be. Could it be the one that I literally covered up her, when they were having a bathing scene? I wonder. I'll say he will say something inspiring.
Thinking about saying something inspiring.
Eat more grains, work out more often, and avoid mindless reading and get more sleep. Surprisingly, no. Wow. I thought I hit the nail on the head. Just smile if you don't know how to respond. He's a something. I'm stuck with him, but he's a something. He makes life not boring.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius.
Oh, so you can now see the future now?
With this departure, fear that I will never again return.
Oh, is Mighty just done with the story now?
And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Okay, so is Mighty... Oh, I should have thought of that. Yes, I forgot. I haven't really met her yet, so... I completely forgot about her. Wow. That's kind of surprising. He made a big splash in the plot. I'm gonna be honest. I've enjoyed having him in the story. Him and Phanon having this rivalry is very funny. Also, the fan art of Mighty and Phanon just, to me, is very funny. Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Though it won't last. Oh, that's good, so he'll be back. Hold on.
Yes.
Well, at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure. Let's do it.
Oh, we're gonna get a picture together? Oh, never change, never change. Oh, this is glorious. Do we all agree that this fits them? So, you try to see there's only a few art of the 2 getting shipped. Is there? Am I drawing his brother's standing emoji? Yes, they are standing emoji. Really? I swear, whatever it is, I don't know what it is with my timeline. But I've seen so much random fan art of that. I'm not kidding. I can see them as brothers, but golly, I don't know what it is on my side of the Twitter tracks, but golly, I swear, sometimes one of the few things with Honkai StarRail that pop up, it's like, oh, it's a Phanon and Mighty fan art. And then you're like, okay, you continue forward, and then, yeah. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, it's a thing, and I don't know why.
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. Talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos.
Here's the funny, I've never seen a Hugo and Lycon fan art pop up on my timeline. Want me to tell you what I have seen of Zenless? I can tell you exactly what I have seen. I've seen Wise and Lycon be a thing. And then I've seen the new character and Lycon and Wise as a thing. I am not kidding you. This appeared on my timeline and my eyes just went, what? What did I just see with my own eyeballs? Because I couldn't quite register. I'm like, who the heck is this character? That's how I found out about a new character in Zenless Zone Zero. It is, of course, it is the proxy shift with everyone. It's only been Wise. That's the one I've seen the most is Wise. I haven't seen Belle. It's only Wise. Show you that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's beautiful art. I don't know why that's how I found out about the new character. What is your Twitter feed? I don't know. Yeah, why do you think it's mostly Wise? I have an inkling of an idea. It's called BL reigns supreme, as they say. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Mighty, you're trying to do a send-off and I'm talking about the randomest crap right now.
But this one,
Oh,
it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you. During your time
Mind sharing me that post later for research purposes? I think that has been, what, yesterday? So it's probably disappeared into the void. Somewhere. Why do you want to know the freaking picture? You'll probably be able to find it on your own if you look up the new character. We don't judge. And research purposes. Okay, like I said, if you go into Twitter and put up the new character's name in, you guys seen the new character, right? I don't know, have you guys seen the character at all? Because if you haven't, I can pull up the new character, because it is very interesting. Yeah, is it Poe? Is that what his name is? Why is this like regular temples? I never thought of him that way, but I guess that's what he's become in some people's instances, hasn't it? Zero new. Is it Poe? Is that his name? I didn't even know what his name was. No, but that's what we call him. Oh, what is the new character? Oh, I did see Alice today. And Yuzuha? I did see those characters. Oh, no, your white hair, bangs under his eyes, slim. His name is Pani. But yes, I did see Alice today. Oh, there he is. So his name is Kamino Monoto? And because he literally uses a frying pan. Is that the panda? Yeah, Pan. Ian who? I'm sorry I've gotten so off track. But hey, at least we're having fun. Alright, let me... Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I wonder if I can pull him up. Nope, I think he's just too new of a character. I guess he's that new. Oh, dude, coming up. There. I found something, and then I'll continue this plot. I found him. It's the only picture that I have of him. He has a separate bottle. Oh. Oh, there you are, OBS. You okay, buddy? Is this too much for you? Holy frick. OBS. Oh my goodness. Are you... What the frick is happening? Okay, there we go. I guess I need to stop talking about this or OBS is gonna have a fit. Holy moly. Oh look, and there's a new Bang Boo in the background too. Thinks he's as tall as Ben. It's possible, but yeah. This is the guy I saw in that fan art. I also like Belle's new outfit. This is gonna be very, very cute. I can't wait. But yeah, so there's that. Only reaches up to his shoulder. Really? Really? I can't believe that he's that tall. Really, Lycon towers over everybody. That's wild. Anyway, let's get back to this. I don't know. It was just a random thing that I saw. And it was like, huh. Alright. Where do we have to bid for? Oh, look! It's the Phanon. Goodbye. This is... I'm ready for this. Bringing a summer episode sometime soon. Oh boy. Guess we'll see how that goes. That might terrify me. I'll be like, is this allowed to be? I hope that it's just a regular summer episode and nothing weird. Please let there be nothing weird. Please let there be nothing weird. Please let there not be anything weird. I can't handle it. Has already been made. So what? Are they going to like the beach or what is the summer episode even about? Well, having a swimsuit is fine. It's what is animated scenes gonna be? What's the art gonna be? Since they like to push the boundaries a little bit. What is the line that we're going to have? Oh.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on. Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian.
Know if there's a beach in New Eridu? Good question. Maybe there'll be at a public pool. But yeah, he's now king. Can you believe that? What are you? Oh my god. Maybe you should just commission someone for the natural. I think that'll be a good use of your money. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Are these all the Kremnolans? Holy moly. Can I commission you? I may be able to draw, but golly, I don't think I could draw that. I do not have the capabilities. Well, I could try, but I don't think it'd be... There's a lot of good artists out there. Are they... Oh boy.
Farewell. May glory be with you.
Wow.
Return home on our behalf, Guardian. May triumph always be yours.
May glory.
Wow, this is a send-off. Golly.
It's been a while, Guardian.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
He's a god king. Yes, yes, he is. I'm just like, wow. This is a send-off.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time.
This time.
See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
He was trying to find you.
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory.
So is he trying to, like, take back Castrum Kremnos? Is that what's happening? I've maybe not understood what he's going to do when he gets back to his home city. Walk with Phenom for the last part of the journey.
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
We salute you.
You're now the guardian of Amphorius, after all.
Yes, okay. He's going there to hold back the block time.
Maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name.
So he's like holding the front lines.
God of solidarity or preservation. Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
Please.
I recommend that you steer clear from any situation that calls for naming things.
Oh boy.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
What? What do you mean you saw a chest? Huh? I don't get what you mean. Are you talking about Mighties?
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
What is happening?
You know what? You sound just like
Oh,
a
an
liar.
actual chest. Well, probably I missed it. I guess we'll go, once this is done, I can go look for it. I try to find them. Golly.
Not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions?
From you guys, yes.
Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightymouse.
Oh, and if you're wondering why it even became that way, it's because someone did frickin' 5 dots after it.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight. Or does it signify closure? You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster.
We'll figure it out.
And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to...
Is Herta even in the banner right now?
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with
I'm here for the
divine
story,
light
thank you very
warriors,
much.
you
And the
cannot stop
combat some of the
path
time.
from leaving its marks in our blind
When it's not
spots.
bullcrap. She's in the current one? A high scene? Or is it the next one?
Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out. And no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will
I
keep
thought
that
we
in
got
mind.
him free is what you said. Anyway, I don't know if I'm saving for him. I don't even know.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence.
I feel that once he became pretty much... So is he a demigod or is he an actual god right now? I've never been quite sure about the Chrysos heirs. Are they gods or are they not gods? I did not say I would get him to E6. Skill, there's a chance for her to reveal chests that haven't been claimed on the map. Well, I might as well get her. I think she'd be probably helpful to my team.
They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating.
Anyway, my point is that ever since this...
It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
That he... Yeah, mighty. Just in general, or... Okay. Are Chrysos heirs demigods or full gods? That's the question. They are gods, and when the Era Nova happens, they will become gods. Oh, so they are... So in Fear and Hunger standards, they are new gods, and whatever the Era Nova happens, they will become old gods? Or... What was the one? Oh my gosh. Why can't I remember? It's... Right now he's only a demigod. So like the new gods. Okay. Pretty much. Thank you. Ascended. I figured it out. So they'll become ascended gods. Okay. Yes, this is my reference of things. Anyway, the point is, now that he's become a demigod, he has more emotion now.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
Oh, so you can't call him stupid anymore.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary, but if there's a chance in the next life...
I'm going to assume you're going to say Jigglypuff. I don't know which one, but one of them. I was saying... It's going down.
Be on my way, deliverer. Remember to
Do you
stay
know
alive.
how each of them end? If you're talking about their stories, no. I think you said a lot of them die in their originals.
Same goes for you.
Oh my gosh. Pull your guys' self out of the gutter.
May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Aww. That's just sweet. Look at that. That's actually sweet. Youth myth by prophecy. Huh. Off he goes.
Oh, right.
Isn't the, like, prophecy that Trivio saw that, like, the end of times for Amphorius is happening? Isn't that what was speculated by Treon? I think it was Treon that saw it, specifically. Because you have Treeby, Treon, Treon. So Treon, I'm pretty sure, is the one who sees the future? Yeah? Okay. I was like... Technically, Tribios can see the future. It's just the extension is the one who can see... She is very confusing. They are very confusing, just in general.
One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Oh look, that didn't look like Mount Olympus. A wound on the back. Oh yeah, you did say that.
You the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Huh? What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
The way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory.
Well, what is Phanon's prophecy? I know he's obsessed with revenge. Which is probably... Is she... Who? Mighty's mother? I don't know. We don't really know what Mighty's mother looks like. Well, we've seen like a shadow of her, but that's about it.
I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role, that of your mother, Midamos.
He doesn't have one.
You're gone.
Really?
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Gradaros said that shortly after my fall into the sea. My mother challenged my father to a duel.
You have one.
She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream.
Soon an Hydrocron will be hit
Words
with
of
weeping in her throne.
guidance
Ha!
to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Return home. I wonder, so he's been haunted by his mom's thoughts for years?
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Ish, we got here fast. Oh. What the? Excuse me? Huh? This is...
Look! Mightimos is back!
This... Wait, excuse me? Wait.
Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Aren't these his companions?
We meet again, Your Highness.
Oh no. This, please tell me he's not gonna go mad like his father. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands.
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
What? Oh, sorry.
You're looking well.
Mightimos! Did you just come back from training? May Nikador defend you!
I feel like... What's gonna happen when he goes inside?
It's been a
I'm
while.
gonna beat you at the festival.
Welcome home, Mightimos. Have you found something deserving
What?
of your protection as well?
It wasn't on purpose. These names are his friends. Oh. Off he goes. No, he didn't do that. It was a misclick. What? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh, is he gonna sit on his throne? Oh, it's the thing we've seen for a while.
Mother, I am home.
Year 493-1, the light calendar month of balance, Nikador the striped timeless of fury fell. Mightimos, king of Kremnos, triumphed over the realm, new god was born. On that day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Presently in Alchema,
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama.
what do you mean? I'm pretty sure Lou is fine. Anyway, I knew he's had that pose for a while. I didn't know we were finally gonna get that pose to actually happen. So now, I think we're pretty much at the point of he's holding the front lines until he needs to come back into the plot.
This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Oh, and
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
it is actually. Trian was fun to be around. Why? Why?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks.
There isn't even the saddest. Oh no. Why? There's gonna be more. Oh!
When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world, it's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
Did you just spoil?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our
Resurrected Hash with the power of love. That is true.
So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey?
Okay, now that I think about it, if Tree dies, wouldn't the others go too? Because they are all technically part of Tribios. But is Tribi the center point of them all?
And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
What in the world are you on about, Eldritch? No, they are part. They're all part of each other, yes, but they are also separate.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
It doesn't really matter though, since Tribby will always be the last one to survive amongst herself. Count me in!
That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Tribi, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
But Ecos is. Well, apparently there was thousands of them. Now there's only 2.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Like, golly.
Are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that
Aww.
I hoped to deliver to her personally.
He gave her a gift.
Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Yes. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treby. Should I?
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home.
I just think it's sad that she really wanted... You could tell that Trian was homesick before she died.
But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
So, are all of Tribby's siblings? I guess I'm gonna call them siblings. Are they all dolls?
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world.
No, different personalities, same ambitions. So, did they... It's just interesting that we have, like... They've all been represented by dolls, so... Is she the first one to become a doll?
They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Ianisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Arabellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour...
Don't know, but we can assume that it should be... That's how they honored that's how they're honored afterwards. Maybe! Because at least in her weird, like... I don't know what to call it, flashback? Mental crisis? When she was seeing her mom, the dolls were everywhere? Because it seems like her mom made those dolls for her. Which I wonder if that's something that Triby's been carrying with her since she lost her mom? Agent Scully.
Where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Considering Tribby, probably. Just since based on that backstory, it's like, I think the mom made the dolls. So maybe she learned from her mom to make those dolls? That or she carried that doll with her.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
I'm going to assume this was before she split into 1,000 pieces. Titan's murmurs.
You're here, Orynyx.
Oh, wow. That is a different voice. If I sound so mature.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Tribios of that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kefel had fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Is that an insult or a compliment? I think it's a compliment, because you're like, because they're so used to Tribby acting and sounding younger that Tribby sounding mature is like, you sound like so much older because, you know, she DHs. So I think that's the thing that is what it's being said is like, you sound so mature. What in the world? Stop while you can, Tribio. Spreading in the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces. Well, that's already happened.
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Ornox.
This might be our last
Oh,
conversation.
it's yours. Haha. Sorry, Turbios.
I will do everything I can to protect you from the black tide.
The family she just mentioned.
I'm assuming that was the thousands of versions of Tribby.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley.
I would give her a hug immediately. She's been through so much.
It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world.
Oh my goodness, what is his name? Kakashka? I would hug Kakashka. I would give him a big hug. He deserves a big hug. Golly, man. That one was not Venushka, Kakashka. Do you remember Kakashka? You should know who that is. I don't think it needs a hug. Not Venushka, Kakashka. In this game, you know, Aventurine, when his birth name, Kakashka, I think is that what it is said. What about Hua? Yes, I would give her a hug too. She's been scared so many freaking times, golly. Probably give March a hug, especially now since she's sick and slowly turning into ice again, you know, kind of worrying.
Let's keep up with her. This story, she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin.
Yes, you can give a block of ice a hug.
We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
And two. So are you saying you wouldn't give Frosty a hug? Because Frosty is made of ice and snow. Would you not give him a... Isn't he technically a block of ice? The Spieler makes seal noises. I think Spiel makes... both. Frosty's a different story. Why is Frosty a different story? You said a block of ice. He's ice and snow.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space like this.
This is the archive of prophecy.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
Oh.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Fall into the pool twice?
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
Wow. He's not even here to defend himself. Okay, you talk smack about Mighty behind his back. I agree it's straightforward, but Mighty might need at least 2 shots at it. Because Frosty's better than March. Ah.
You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open.
Wow.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues.
You're making him sound like he's dead. What did I hear? What?
Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
You like October and November? Sparkle's getting another form and a new path. Oh, of course. No, I did not know that. Press the button and hold to activate the rewind power and rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in a reverse direction. Combine gravity with the maze's spin to guide the orb out of the maze. Okay. Whee! I win! And she's already a 5-star. I was gonna be like, if that didn't count, I'd be so angry. One of the encryption keys has been locked and the Confusion Rebel is becoming a new path. Let the stone fall into the pool once more to open the hidden door.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Not even that bad. Well, then what was Tian? Is she a 4-star? Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Use the right timing to take advantage of the traits to move the orb. Oh. Really? Okay, go, 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 go. Come on. Tian and down are 4 stars, but with 5-star forms. Where am I going? Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, so people are like, why didn't you pick one of the 4 stars? Go! No! Mother trucker. No! I think you just want a 5-star Gallagher for everything. Come on. In. How do I... Haha! I win. Well, I guess if they did that, they would definitely have to give it to other characters, and I think that giving another 4-star would be better.
The secret door is open.
Like...
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Like, you could give someone like Survive a updated look. Or... a lot of... you could give some of the ones from Belobog an update. Because we haven't... those characters don't get used as much since we got through their parts of the story. I think that'd be more interesting. Like, what new outfit would you give Serval over here? She's already got her, like, musical theme. So, what would I give her as a new look? Now that I think about it. Maybe, like, a scholarly type look since she's with someone who did research? That would be kind of cool. At least that, I'd find that interesting. I give her more of a punkish rock look. She doesn't look... do you not think she looks like rock? I think she looks like a musician. I guess I could kind of see that. But then what would you change then? It's not... so you want more of a punk rock look? What is this? Oh, is the... do I need to open up more things, I guess? But yeah, I think maybe like a scholarly type look would be kind of cool. Because we don't really have a character that has that type of like scholar type look except for like Dr. Ratio. But even then, he's not really scholarly looking. He just has a book. At least that's how I see it. Oh boy, my favorite. Oh, what are these pieces? I got close. Or like an architect, scholars in the first book, first of all. Yeah, something like that. That would be kind of cool. Because in her lore, she was one. Yeah, something, that's what I was kind of leaning into, was like, oh, maybe like that type of genius look would be kind of cool. How do I get this piece in here? Like this? Kind of round. This is such a weird piece. Okay. Where? I'll use the hint later. Give me a chance. Okay, if I do that, that gets that there, that gets that there. This gets this. This would get most of it back, but not what I would need. I'm close. I just don't get this. Oh, what's her brother's name? Serval's brother. I can't remember his name right now, and it's nothing against him. It starts with a G, does it not? That piece there, that part over there, this one over there. Well, good for you. You can figure it out in no time flat. Geopard. Thank you. I'm trying to think, what would we use for him? All we know is that he's the captain of the guard and he cares about... He's overprotective of his youngest sister. So I'm kind of like, what would you even do for him for a second outfit? Now that I think about it. That would work, but then it does this again. Ah! Fine, give me one hint. Hang on. Hint on... Give me this. Really? Oh! People always confuse his name for Geopard. Because it sounds right, but no, it's just Jabard. Jabard? Huh. Yeah, I don't know, what would we even do for him? Because he doesn't, like I said, he's just like captain of the guard. He doesn't really have like too much going on. Maybe it's the way that some people say it, that they think it's Geopard. I'd believe that. Sometimes you hear names and you're like, what did they say? So everyone include a name for the captain of the guard. I know the guard, that's a different one. Give him a rock and a roll since he uses his sister's guitar case. Is that what I thought he just uses a shield. Okay, that's I'm one. Where the frick is he? I don't have him. I'm pretty positive I don't. There you are. No, Jabard. Yeah, Jabard. No, it's a guitar case? Is it? I wish you would show the weapon. Come on. Is captain in the Silvermane Guard and an outstanding warrior of Belobog. He's meticulous and vigilant to the core and is always true to himself. How much long do I have to stay on idle for him to do something? Go to the trials in a basic manner. Yes. It is a case. I thought it was a shield. I guess I never thought about it. How much of Honkai Impact lore do you know?
I'm with you.
None. Really? You won't show the shield? Really? Excuse me, buddy, that's your main gimmick. I thought it was a shield. I didn't know it was a guitar case. Oh, really? You're gonna fix your collar? Only in battle? He blushed! That was adorable! That was adorable! He just blushed! Yeah, I see that now, but now that I can look in combat real quick. Let me see. Yeah, that's a case. That is a guitar case. I did not realize that. So he's literally in combat with a guitar.
Forged in ice, never falters.
Huh. Is this a... I swear, it did not look like that before. But yes, that was adorable. That was an actual blush. What the frick? That was adorable. You don't really get to see these characters blush that much. My goodness. Hello. Why are you laughing? It's true. You don't really get to see these characters blush that often in the plot. It's never really a thing being popped up.
You grew up in a place like this.
To him after she stopped playing for a while. Just the case or the whole guitar?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Seal could be adorable, just the case because Cocolia hid the guitar. Oh, is that what happened? Why did she hide the guitar? It's been a while since I remember the Bellabog plot. I knew that they worked on the guitar together. I didn't know that she just took it because it was the first thing that Serval and Cocolia made. So she was just being cruel.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
That sounds like something Cocolia would do under the influence of a Stellaron.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Yes, it can be a long time.
Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Okay. Cocolia was an interesting character, I will say that. So cruel that Serval even tried to join the Express and never wanted to pick her guitar up again until we came along. Huh. That's ominous.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography.
Coolio is pretty cool. I love it's paired with the different character.
Documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kevali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Didn't, what were they, the elders or something? didn't they plan and kill Tribiosa's mom? And I don't understand why, though. Because if it was just a title, why did it make a big deal? Don't tell me you actually read them all.
Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls, too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphorius in our dreams.
Book thing about her, chapter 2. No.
Unfortunately,
I have not.
Only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
Well, yeah, because your mom made them more exciting than what they probably are.
There's a blackboard here.
Are those are those the wings on Tribby's back?
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
It's the rocket that she uses. Invented on your own?
It's been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the gate of infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters, and the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
But that's the rocket that she uses in her ultimate, is it not? It looks to be, because it's got like a... Or my assumption is that it is, because it's got the wings, like her. Can we steal the blueprints? Why do you want to steal her blueprints? It is.
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
It's a ruby.
A red glass fragment?
I don't really think we can. I think they're all in Tribby's back pocket. Looks like a specialty from your hometown.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table.
I don't think that is wise to try to make your own rockets.
So sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
So you're saying that... So she knew she was gonna die. I don't know why. Look at this. It kept going wrong, but I finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Trivios, you're so talented. Now, whenever I'm telling you a story, we can have beautiful music playing in the background. I'm still not as talented as you. You can take a whole block of red stone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks. Silly child, if I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty. Practice your reading and read lots of stories of Emphorius. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I think it's baby fat. Because they haven't, like, completely grown into their own skin, maybe? I've eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots. But the stories, there's still a lot I can't read yet. Oh, so that's what you're up to. You're making this music box to slack off so I would read you more stories, right? You sneaky little thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story should we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Contest, the story of King Micus, Gargo and the Lion. You've heard them all lots of times, haven't you? I don't mind. I'll never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me. Well, I think because seals are a little bit different. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Where am I supposed to... Oh, there's a door hallway. It's all the power of the hair. She has fluffy hair.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it.
Did Treeby... Is what they said the ritual failed because Tribby was there?
If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf,
You'll
have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm guessing she didn't return home that day.
If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me.
Is that her way of trying to slowly let her daughter know that she isn't coming back because she's going to die?
But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore.
Now time to start asking the real question.
Blessed and
Father.
protected by God.
We don't really know. I don't think that's really what's important.
In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No
Heartwarming story, by the way.
That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Well, in a way, it is heartwarming that the mother is trying to keep her daughter strong and know that she's always with her. It's just also very, very sad.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh,
promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow, as long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
Brenda's had to... You know that literally could be said about any of this world.
Like the final murmurs of the Titan If such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
So she went to go find her mom. What do you... Maybe there is? I don't remember. That's not something that I care about in this gameplay.
For those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
I guess to go find her mom. Oh, we're back here.
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Which, why do you know that, Natural? Can the power of passages even go through walls? She hasn't become a demigod yet. She hasn't become a demigod yet.
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and...
You pay attention? That's your excuse? I think you pay very close attention. What were you doing? What, are we just gonna go through the wall? Oh!
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution.
Exploring.
And now, it's turned into our passage to escape. Just as anticipated.
Which I don't know why the mom didn't just escape with her child during the time. Why? The start of all roads. You're reading the mem book? How's that going?
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
Probably.
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either. Time Titan? Is that you?
Something like that. I'm not a Titan, but, you know, sharing what happened in the new patch. I don't spoil anything. No spoilers. I was born and just went treasure hunting the best time while waiting for 4 years of Pentagon. Makes sense. You get bored sometimes. What? Oh, is this the, oh, is it because I'm in the way? Okay. What does this do for me? Okay, so that changes that. Huh. Okay. What is with these? I would rather do the random goat puzzles than this. Oh, did I get this first? Wow, I got that first try. Collected every chest in Zhangzhou and Pentagon, missing a few. I got everything in the, I think I got most things in the space station. And I think most of Belbog.
The dice have been cast.
So,
or maybe
the Zhangzhou's just been actually pain to try to get all the chests, and I don't know why.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
I'm not even gonna bother with Belobog. It wasn't even that bad.
Let's settle this.
By the way, that was just during the time of the Zhangzhou and Balabog, so, you know, it wasn't as many random worlds.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Well, you're talking about Herta. So this is a map. Yeah, I knew about that, but even then, some of them are hard to get to if you don't access them yet. Like certain areas. Like some parts in like Pentagonia I couldn't access at the time. And I didn't know how. Or just use her skill. That is the other thing. No, actual item. Really? Where do you get this item?
You two will head to the Nether Realm. Embrace a new life.
I didn't know that there was an actual item you can get.
Return to dust.
Whoa.
I hit the mark.
I did not know that there was an actual item to be used. Which, why did it take so long to get an actual item to be used to find chests? Now that I think about it.
May death protect us.
The best is yet to come.
Oh my, did you? That's a little too close for comfort. Filling up those extra things. Oh, the biowave bombs. You guys see this, right? I thought she was gonna fall. What the that's terrifying. I thought she was actually gonna fall, and I'm gonna be like, what would happen? It would, I think the game would break. How do I... Okay, so I guess we'll put this back up. She's... Yes, she is. She is... She can balance in heels. Huh. Okay, so I need to get back over there? I think? Oh, what the fuck? I need... Can I get on the... You can get it in Belobog? I guess after I finish this stuff, you could tell me I can get that. Can I move this at all? No. What does that do for me? Because it blocks that off. So it's not really, like, helpful. Do you have enough shield for it? I don't know. How do I get... Huh. It's just stuck in this place. I need to go back to the beacon and all that. Huh. Wow. You got stuck. Hey, some of these puzzles are weird. I will not deny that. Other times they're a little easy. An hour ago. Well, hopefully you like it. The game can be interesting.
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
Why are you got hit by enemy while I was on the stairs in the model bug and I was inside this? Oh, you poor soul. How do... I want to go... I guess I can get the chest from over there. Anyway. Yeah. That's just a thing that probably was something that wasn't meant to happen, and so you just teleported. At least there's beacons. So there's that positive. Because otherwise you might get and run. Woohoo! You can't get me now, mother trucker. So when I say camel. Well, it's definitely not inaccurate, but it's not like you're spending real money. day 1 patch shenanigans, I guess. Maybe. I think it was just that sometimes enemies just hit just right that you end up in the wall. Like, you have to remember, in ZZZ, one of the enemies ended up inside the wall of one of them. It was like, how the frick did that happen? I don't know, I guess that wall just did not have collision.
It's you again. Thank you, nameless god.
So she went in there. Oh, let me do this. I need this. There's a coin to collect. Down. Where is it? I saw it. Now, being in this perspective, there it is. I use them to get around, otherwise I lose focus. This will not use... Mir, do you guys also not use beacons that often? I don't use it unless it's in a freaking annoying area to get to. Because it's more fun to actually, like, you know, wander. Well, yeah, because this place has, like, a bunch of cool stuff in it, so why wouldn't you walk around? It's... Teleport, I only do if it's, like, so far. What are you talking about? It's not even the last one. You're just, like, saying those things. Where do I have to put this thing? No, this is not. It is not. That's just how Dylan likes to say it. It's not. My gosh, guys. I literally put a whole schedule for the weeks. Do we need another one? Have you used teleports at all yet? Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. Most people, I don't really think use teleports, because why would you? The whole world's not that huge. Yeah, goodbye to Mighty. Oh my gosh. My goodness, guys, stop. If you want it to be my last stream and not, you know, do Deltarune and Lies of P and all that stuff, I guess that's how you guys see it. Huh. I didn't think you guys would have that thought, but... Gosh, you guys are ridiculous. I don't hate Mondays. How do I get... Where's the thing? Oh! Frick. You guys are ridiculous. Different to Genshin, which I usually play. Yeah, it's an RPG game, so if you were expecting Genshin mechanics, it's an RPG style, so if you know RPGs, you'll be fine.
Or maybe I'll take
you know, annoying battles. As you do.
Eternal sleep is not
You want me to do normal speed? Fine.
will return.
Let's see how long this takes. This is gonna take forever.
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Can't lose this one.
Well, yeah, it's better than I think, and it's more puzzle-like. I miss that from the new patches in Genshin. Huh. I can't go into half speed. This is normal. There's only normal speed and due time speed. There's no half speed. Which, what would even be half speed? Even slower than this?
Please cherish, I grant you this, as you wish.
Receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
Oh my gosh, they feel... Does it feel like slow-mo?
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
I know. Look at it. Look how slow it looks. I can't. We just got used to 2x speed. Oh yeah.
Allow me to see.
If you can't pick half speed, then quarter speed. There's no other speed. There's 2 speeds. 1/4 speed. There's no faster speeds. I called the enemies for no reason. Well, that's not that far off.
Life is not as fragile as wit here.
I see the animations in 2x speed. It's more intricate details you don't see with the animations. Okay, 0x speed would be not moving. And the other reason I use 2x speed because some of these fights take so long. That took almost 2 minutes. This does shorten voice lines when they attack. And their skill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen... Where the heck is the hand? Is it on a higher floor? There. So how do I get... Okay, so I have to call this. Oh, hello. The eye and caster's E-skill? Maybe? Well, her eye... There's an eye in her scythe that looks like her sister's. So, that's what I've noticed before. If you guys have noticed it. That there's like an actual eyeball. She gets there eventually. What the fuck? I'll mention in the next battle. Weakness caster use sea polehawks. Huh. Ow. It just pushed me over. It's team in the background. That's fine. Try it. Try it what? Like this? Where? I saw nothing. It just looked like a galaxy. Okay. Oh boy! This slowness is gonna... Oh moly!
Watch your head.
Please cherish the time.
With her, what was it? The Q skill or the E skill? E skill? Yeah, the eye lights up.
I grant you this, as you wish.
Oh, that? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's her sister, if I know that.
Don't ask. Just there.
I do find it funny that Aventurine's watch gleams before he throws chips.
Maybe I'll take it off.
That voice line's the same.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
That's the same.
Will return.
I've heard these voice lines all the time. Oh, not that. I want this.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Skill makes Pollock show up in battle when start. Oh.
No dirty tricks.
I just realized something. Did you guys see that? Was that on purpose? That enemy's arm was gone and it still shot a bow. How does that work?
You chose the wrong.
Friends with the skill point. Huh. Did you guys see that arm? The archer's arm was gone.
Life is not so fleeting.
For like the splittest of a second, it was gone.
Repay.
And it somehow pulled back the bow.
Sure, I'll play along.
Pretty good crowd today.
No, I kid you not. I saw that there was no arm.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
Model bug, I guess? Probably. It just was like, huh? Oh, there's one up there. Okay, disengage. Nope. Oh, frick. I didn't mean that. Well, remove bridge. Face this direction. Go. Where is it? I saw it. There it is. I got the third coin. Whee! Okay, disengage. Oh wait, I need the thing back. No, I don't think that's a thing. Whee! Look at the difference. If this is how tall the Titans are, look at this difference with Castros. Look at, I can see the hitbox. This is how low I can go, by the way. Look. That's how low it is. Yeah, I know I could punch to defeat enemies. That's the fun part. Because you can go... punch. Boom. Alright. Play bridge. But yeah, it's like... there is a giant hitbox. I wonder what they did in testing that caused the hitbox to be so huge. Falcon punch. Yep.
Keep it safe.
Only when I need to charge my ult. I think it's just fun to do just in general. Alright, well we gotta go back down the stairs and continue this plot point so I can get to the fight that I wanted to do. Is that going up or down? Okay. Alright. We on the right floor? Yep. Alright, away we go. Is it different? Why is there two doors in here? What the frick are they doing? Okay, I can't even see the whole statue. There we go. A silver-white statue stands tall and upright. Its hooded head gives the illusion of hiding three faces? Truly fitting for the three titans of fate. Nothing less than triple the presence, even in their statues. Does it? It doesn't look like three faces. To me. Skips the whole fight. Yeah, I know that's a thing. Does this look like three faces to you? It looks just like a hooded entity. It doesn't really look like anything. But like a hooded individual. Alright. Keep following Trivios. Well, after I get this scroll, thank you very much. Oh.
Please stay clear.
That's just a long way down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
So she just went through the front door.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
I would assume not.
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
I guess. Do you want me to... Can you show me how to get it real quick? I can grab it. Yes, Val? Like, if you show me where to find it, then yeah, I could go to it real quick. Because I'm assuming it's just a buy and a done. Go to Jarlo and head to the underground. Okay. What specifically? Does it just say underground? Which one specifically? What's about, like, 3.15 Boulder Town? Okay. Okay, we're in Boulder Town. It's 3 3.15? I forget what the rest of it is right now. Or at least the few numbers. The 3.14. It's one of the two shops there. Okay. Yeah, it's 3.14. What am I meaning?
Sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Bye. Oh, there's just this here. So what is it called? The something probe? Wave probe? I guess we'll just take this. Where's the other one? I just wanted you to give me a destination. It's all the way up there. Okay. Alright. I swear I've been here before. It was their view rewards. Okay, so I should just go back to the other guy then? I spent 1,000, I thought. Do I have to spend more? I thought oh, I have to claim multiple things. How much do I have to... Oh, you mean this. What's this? Oh, Biowave Probe is a treasure gadget that can be used infinitely. After use, one basic treasure location will be displayed on Drow's maps. Huh. I need to spend more monies, I guess. I don't know on what. I guess 30 of these, is that enough for you? And then 20 of these. Plus a free light cone. How much does this go? Holy frick. I'm actually most of the way there. Oh, so you get the free tickets too. Huh. Why is she in a bath? Why is she in a bath? Alright, anyway, back to the plot that we were at. You don't want to read the description on that one? Oh no. What do you mean? She's just taking a bath.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Tribby.
Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
Okay, is Tribby an adult in this point in time when she leaves? I'm assuming that's the case, right?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Okay, she is an adult at this point.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer.
Is Bilo good? I made them level 20. Yeah, she can be very helpful. And all different units, like any different character you get, they're all useful. It just depends on what team you're creating. I have leveled up most of the characters I have. It really just depends. Bailu's a good healer. It's really spicy with obvious implications. Wow.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, The siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden,
I'm scared as you're saying that.
temple to steal the tributes.
Why do you know this, Natural?
The temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food.
Golly, you're just putting yourself under scrutiny. You're all on your own.
Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Like, what in the world? Have you been that bored that you've been reading these? I don't even know where the frick. Oh, there it is. It is playing, spinning nonstop. Even the sounds of all those horror shrieks cannot escape the heat wave and are dampened by its tepidity. She seems unprepared and utterly enthralled by the fascinating melodies. It started with sincerity and anticipation, followed by a passionate catharsis with one and climax after another, until the record spinning came to a final stop, and those horse shrieks were no longer audible. Mission accomplished. What the frick do you mean? Click master. What? So they could just automatically upgrade these? They've added so many things. Huh. I have a lot of light cones, as you can clearly see. I have way too many freaking light cones. Look at it. What now? You guys act like you haven't seen the random stuff I... Here. My goodness. Didn't upgrade your light cones? I did previously. I don't know when it got upgraded again. I guess we'll go with this team for a little bit. I don't know when I got the rest of it.
Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
Yes, and I still won, remember that.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty.
No wonder you struggle.
Just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too.
Oh boy.
What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
I'm surprised most people don't even know what Tribios looks like. Oh, so they're... hey, that person in the rags heading towards the temple just now, guess who that was? Judging by their clothes and the fact that I don't really recognize them, probably a refugee seeking solace here? The man is the king of Bolsa, former lord of the city. Huh? How can that be? He's skin and bones. The breeze on the bridge almost blew him down into the ravine just now. They don't look anything like a king. Bolsa that worships Aquila, the city of gentle breeze. The battle between Nikador and Aquila waged for many years. I hear that the people of Bolsa have a long-held grudge against the Kremnoans. How do you know him, then? That king came to Giannanopolis a few years ago before you had taken office. Are you surprised? I'm just gonna say, Natural. I don't know when I got these extra... I guess it was when I was rolling for a boot hill? Maybe I got those? Maybe that's what happened. He knew that Bolsa was no match for Custom Kremnos and came in search of a prophecy to save a city. Sir Acolyte told him that if he gathers many allies and treats them well, he'll be able to overcome the sharp edge of the Blade of Fury. Yiannis? Yiannopoulos? Is that how it would be? Because she says Yiannis instead of Janice. The King of Bolsa trusted every word, returned to his city, and distributed his wealth to win over some small neighboring cities. The king was convinced that he now had nothing to worry about. Who could have imagined that when Custom Kremnos did attack, all the small neighboring cities that had received his blessings were so scared of the Blade of Fury that they all rushed to surrender? They even coughed up all the gifts that the King of Bolsa had given them and offered them to Kremnoans as a sign of their loyalty. The city of Bolsa fell in daze. The poor King of Bolsa, to see a man that cared for his city and people fall so far. Well, that's all because of his blind faith in the prophecy, isn't it? Shh. Do you want the Holy Maiden guards to add you to the list of slanderous remarks? Go back to your post. At least there weren't too many cities that were dragged into the strife of the Titans like Bolsa was. Let's hope that these days of peace will remain across the majority of Amphorias. Haha, that didn't happen. There's one city left. There's one. One. So, you know, peace didn't exactly last very long.
Please stay clear.
I want the object. Thank you. What kind of team is that? What, this? I think this was a random team. Is that a Rengu? Golden Rengu reference? No. This team was probably something I used for getting items, and it worked at the time.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yiannis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yiannis guide your path.
The Yiannis vault?
It's where Yiannis's heart lies, and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, I guess they're that accurate. I don't know. This team happened because of, whatever the heck that one battle was, so... Holy crap, she's fast. Open the door. Do you guys think these doors take a second? Too long?
What does that name actually mean?
Oh, it's this place.
3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
Yeah, this is from the beginning of the game. Of this particular world, right? Is it not? I swear this was where we found Mem. Or Mem found us.
A reward with no risk. I'll take
It is. Okay. He missed, and,
You chose the wrong
nothing personnel, kid.
You two head to the
Where it all began.
Hedge your bets.
Which is interesting. Does that mean that the one card from the Express is still here?
Ready to
in smithereens.
Eternal sleep.
You know, as you do.
The dice have
Time
been
for the main
cast.
event.
Bust.
Because
Or maybe
it was.
Watch your head.
Face puff with jelly puffs.
Let's settle this.
You guys find it that funny? Are you guys just in a giggly mood today?
Sure, I'll play.
Embrace a new life.
I feel like you guys are just in the most giggly of moods. Yeah, I completely forgot when you just did StarRail. You completely forgot. You know, Don Hun is unconscious.
Receive divinity.
We're worried about having to do CPR. That was a thing. It was almost like a callback to the first ever part of the game.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
You know, as everyone was so angry at March.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
What do you mean? I'm just talking about the random plot point from the beginning of the game. Is funny. Bailu, Asta, Herda, and Zule all level 10, but Bailu, because she's level 20, so is my team good? It should be fine. I think any team that you have should be fine until you get to the more difficult fights, and then you figure it out from there. Maybe looks like it's good. Yeah, that's the funny part.
At long last.
Oh, is this when she becomes Tribby times 1,000? Yanis. So the times murmurs. Tribios, you've come.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the fate that binds us all. Would be... Baby Branya, what do you mean?
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the holy maiden.
No, I do not think so. Her name is Branya.
have come forth to assume your duty.
Why is she laughing? Are they giving me a swiftness, chemical world, Branya? The one who guides the world shall see their souls shattered into 1,000 fragments akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
I don't know how do you explain? Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss. Among even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shelter the body, and scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me.
So what? Yanis' prophecy for themselves was to shatter to 1,000 pieces, or was the prophecy that Tribios would shatter to 1,000? Thou but know ye, so like...
That I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames, inherent divine authority, forge godly miracles. Trivials, okay. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Ferry the spirit of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, all shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Era Nova. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis.
Oh my goodness! It's in the game! It's Trivios! Like actual Trivios.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well.
Really? You?
Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity.
Oh, boy.
We shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
How did they know the core flame's gone?
Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden?
What is this? Great Maiden, what prophecy have the Fate Titans shown you regarding the fate of Amphoria, of Bosa City, excuse me. The prophecy was spoken thusly: though I have never met the gaze of 10,000 eyes, I will fight against the blades of 10,000 enemies. Said after. What do you mean? She didn't. Yeah, now that I think about it, why does she say she's going to visit Mother? Like, is her... Hello? Hello? Now that I think about it, what does she mean by... Like, is her mom absorbed by, like, Yanis? Is that what happened? What does she mean by that? Oh, well, happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good birthday. Or if it's just starting, hopefully it's a good start to the birthday. I really do hope that. Alright. The gentle breeze shall be devoured by the roaring waves. The foolish king spends all his riches only to purchase a life as a drifter after his nation is conquered. Is that all? That is all the Titans said. What kind of joke is that? The king of Balsa has traveled a long way for a prophecy on how to save his hometown. Are you saying you want to send him off with no hope? Sir Acolyte, you've just concerned that the king of Balsa will take back the large amount of money he paid in his desperation, aren't you? Well, I made him watch your tongue. This is the holy land of the Corfling of Yanis, not Zagreus' den of thieves. There's no need for such outrage. I have long since lost the so-called prophetic rights of the Holy Maiden. According to our agreement, I have sole responsibility for listening to the world of the Titans. I have never overly pried into how it is that you manipulated these prophecies. However, on the basis of our decade-long friendship, I must give you a word of warning. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy, otherwise fate will place the responsibility for that city's destruction on your head. If you do not wish to be torn to shreds by the countless mourning dead when you cross the River of Souls, I will implore you to act with caution. I understand what you are saying, Mortis. However, the Temple of the Three Fates cannot spread despair. You know that I must act for the sake of Yianopolis. Although the fact that you still consider our former friendship, I must admit I am surprised. Work on the secret tunnel that I promised you is almost complete. If they attack soon, you will be able to escape with your children. I will cover you from the shadows. It's just, it must be soon. As you know, I'm not a young man anymore. I can already see Thanatos' shadow before me. May Janus guide your path, Codex. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy. Huh, perhaps that is something that would be beyond even me. So is this her mom, or is this someone else? Is this Tribios' mom? Doesn't look to be.
Feeling lucky.
It is? Huh. It's...
Where's the thief who stole the core flame?
Mike, why are you like this?
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
It is. You don't say.
Bring it on! Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
Oh, did she die here and then split into 1,000 pieces?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However,
Wow.
if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what do you do? Do it. Kill her! And if you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
Wow.
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Wow, so they really wanted a promotion. Holy moly. That's not logical. I don't know, is it logical or is it not logical? Technically, just by the law, it would be illegal.
It's on me.
Alright, let's burst through this.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I don't know, so for the guys who played this, have you guys caught up through the whole plot point? Since you guys said I'm like 2 updates behind. Am I that far behind?
I shall remember this.
I didn't think I was that far behind.
Dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I'll see you off.
3. Didn't mean to hit 2. I just kept hitting 2. Me and the man's where's this looks guy and fights fortune. Eventually you will catch up. When's eventually? Huh? There's a lot of delay too.
I will wait here until the final instant arrives.
You realize that now? Golly.
You chose the wrong.
Maybe you should go to bed.
That possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side?
Maybe.
Woman is the traitor.
I should go.
Let's keep up.
Alright, that's the goal.
Path is opening up for me.
Oh.
Yanis, protect me.
IRL, what's this? Open the chest. How did some... What? There's not... Guys, do you see that? Huh? What is happening? You guys see this, right? Look at this. Is it broken? That was weird. That was really freaking weird. Huh? What is happening, guys? Oh, they're hitting Tribios. I was like, what in the world is happening? I was so confused. I'm like, why is there like a thing going off? Womp, womp, boom.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Womp.
Hedge your bets.
What do you mean? I don't do 8 hours. I was literally in a video code this whole time. It finally finished. Wow. You were multitasking?
Let's settle this.
How did you pay attention to the video call?
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
This song's for you.
Yeah, we. Oh boy. Hey, enjoy the boba. If it keeps you awake, good for you.
Nothing dice have been cast. Bust.
Alright.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Let's settle this.
We're getting there. The lion should be there soon. Wop.
Trust me, this is a guaranteed win.
Got it.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
Okay, run. What student goes there for the new semester? Huh. You just run. Brack. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh well.
I'll see you off.
Free supplies for Castro since I need more stuff for.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this.
Eternal state.
Oh yeah, did you guys get Castros? So I was mostly paying attention. Huh. I can't wait when Mojo finally gets put back in the banner, man.
Pretty good crowd today.
Yes. Yep, okay. I don't know. Like what is it actually works with Gallagher? Well, just because that is the case, it doesn't mean that you get them, you know? I couldn't get another Boot Hill. Boot Hill's still at an E1. I got every other freaking character than Boot Hill. Like, I lost the 50-50, which really annoyed the crap out of me for that. So yeah, that was annoying. Because Boot Hill's one of my best attackers. Saber, maybe a Lycone, I guess. Hmm.
Inside.
Where are we? What a weird pathway that she's going.
There are guards here too.
What?
Don't alert them.
She just went doo 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 doo. Like she was freaking. She just ran, man, just whoosh.
Long last.
Let's aim for Phanon. I have a blade. I am curious about Phanon, that's for sure. Oh look, here it is.
The Holy City guards, but I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through.
In my kitchen if I need more tea. Well, that's nice.
I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I've been curious about that too. Is it the Fallen Titan manifesting? Logic and Amphoria isn't adding up. I've been curious about that too. He had 3 attacks.
History might be
Oh, does he have
blurred by
more?
things. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
But not a priority. Well, then who is a priority?
Revios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
5. Golly, he is so overpowered.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone.
Ah. So a character in the future that you're looking to get? Text for his normal form, the 3 others first. Oh my gosh. He is the protagonist, as we can clearly see. It's like Danhan being Inhibitor Lune, but more powered up. Defeat the something.
No dirty tricks. Don't get complacent.
I will meet her. Ow.
Please cherish this time. Who's here?
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
But in exchange for those 3 attacks, the rest of the team can't participate in the fight. Only he will be targetable.
Songs for you.
Wow. So he's a powerhouse, but he has to fight by himself? Huh.
I shall remember.
I guess it makes sense. Ow. So what happens if he goes down? Do the other team members get to play?
Hedge your bets.
Or is this a he dies, you're out type of thing? Wow, they hit like trucks. Can I get a turn? Can I get a turn? Thank you. If he goes out, you're out. Huh. He's definitely the main carry.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Yeah, the others can still continue. He just becomes the only one who could. Huh. Do we know if Castorus's ability comes into play here? Or what?
Time for the main event.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Because how does Castorus's ability work in that whole thing? Since that passive exists.
The dice have been cast.
Does he come back to life?
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Or is he gonna be restricted? It works with them? Okay. Huh. He's gonna be an interesting entity. You can already tell something's gonna happen.
Let's settle this.
I'd say it's a good trade-off. Well, I guess I'll have to see for myself before I can really judge. I just can say that yes, he is a protagonist character, since that is a thing that he can do.
Life is not so fragile.
At least, that's what I see. Since no other characters have that many moves.
Spend freely.
Even passive Castorus over here doesn't do that.
Ready to jam.
Eternal sleep is nothing.
Now that speaking of, since I have some people who know how this works, how is Blade and Castorus's synergy? Is it any good? Alien, another out. Wow. Brack, leave him alone.
Please cherish this time. As you wish.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Trust me.
Golly. Everything is hitting like trucks.
Time for the main event.
Because if I've been kind of a much more something than you think, what does that mean?
It's on me.
Just because if I need to do... Because it's either him or Dunhan, but I don't think I have Dunhan all the way leveled up. For a wind attacker. Since I really need a wind attacker in this fight.
Embrace a new life.
Blade is a hyper carry and so is Castra, so the question is if the support is good. Well, do you think Locha is a good support for... He's a good support for Blade, I just don't know if them together. Okay, Gallagher is just your always thing.
Or maybe I'll take it
Like, all I can say is, I don't think my Gallagher is gonna get used if you have enough stats.
Life is not so fragile.
Well, who knows? And I'm joking, I'm pretty sure Gallagher works better than Mocha for casters. Probably. And then I would have to work on leveling him all the way up. Well, he's leveled up all the way. It's more like his, relic. He just healed Pollux. Did they never think about that? Why Dragon? Is worth it, do it. Well, from the #1 Gallagher fan, I would hope so.
May death protect us.
She literally Pollux is just too big.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
That the camera can't even see the top of her head. It literally just goes, oh well, I guess we'll just show her belly.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
There's among the 4 stars that I can use for like content.
Eternal sleep.
I just like Locha too much. I think that's the problem. Is I really like Locha so much I have a hard time. The other ones are Tian and Pela. But hey, it's like I said, I've gotten him, he's gotten me through most battles, so as you can tell, I have gotten a lot of leverage out of Locha. Probably more than the average living being. You mean that he's your type? More along the lines of that, I like his ability to put up a field where you attack, you get healing. That he automatically heals characters all on his own if they get low a certain level.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
That his healing does so well. So instead of a bunch of characters getting healed, he heals one character a lot, which is very helpful. And if you say that he's my type, then I would have questions about, that means Gallagher is Natural's type. And then Castoris is your type then. Also works for Castoris? Yeah, that is also, yeah, that could heal the whole team at once. He is my, well, you're very honest.
Embrace a new life.
She is. Okay, I guess the answer has been answered, hasn't it?
May death protect us.
Did that work really well? Yes! First try!
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started.
And this was 20 years ago.
No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you.
Huh.
She's about to reveal the answer.
Oh.
but nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
It is a very nice style. I'm pretty sure that Trivios would make the same choice again and again.
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
She can see us?
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us.
Huh.
She knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory.
It's never-ending simulations.
We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trivios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trivios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Wow, so this is time travel shenanigans?
Yes. You'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trivios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trivios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Among which,
oh,
even
golly.
life itself. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far.
It is very heartwarming. In a way, this much is very hopeful.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony.
That much they needed to talk. Amphorius. I think they are. I think they're doing good. Like, golly.
If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Let calendar... Wow. Genopolis, Holy Main Trivios, bore the core flame to quell the world's chaos and became a demigod of Janus. She traversed to the Gate of Infinity, splitting into 1,000 messengers to spread the divine prophecy across the land of Amphorius after a century of arduous journeying. Light calendar 3870, month of freedom. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began, excuse me.
Lady Trebe.
Oh, there's two of them.
I think
There's two of them.
that everything will be fine tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
It looked like there was two in here.
Lady Trebe, You know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Trippy's been through so much, man. Golly.
In every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow.
They really wanted to, You can definitely tell Tribby is the oldest of them all.
And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers.
Okay, there's one thing yet ends the show. Yep, by the way, do you see this? I see this, and now I cannot unsee it. The leaves are cutting through the tree.
So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter
You saw a face.
will be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think.
I can kind of see the face.
Set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among
Volume changed. For a while.
We shall sweep apart Amphorius'
Eldridge asked, so she's here.
And at the end, all will reach that silver white shoal. That end of the journey. That new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can.
I can't tell. Is she talking about
We've
death?
made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom.
Like, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Is it like
See you tomorrow.
Allegory for death?
See you tomorrow.
Yes. Why are you laughing?
Child of humanity.
Oh, hi!
Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
I forgot you were still here.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the
Yeah, the West Wind where flowers bloom is heaven. Ah! Because I'm like, the way it sounded like heaven. And I'm like, so is she talking about, if you can remember, that's what she says in the video we made you watch. She did. Yeah, oh my goodness. So the point is, she's talking about how you go for tomorrow until you reach paradise, or heaven in this instance.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way.
Well, you used his body, so I think he has a right to be mad at you.
If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time. And I could teach you more freely instead.
Okay, is she a Titan? Or is she just a like, she's just like a spirit, right? So why is she bothering him? Because obviously he doesn't take kindly. She's a demigod, and she's inside of his head. Just like how I'm inside the Trailblazer's head. As we can tell, he does not take kindly to having another entity inside his head.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
I don't think I am. Am I not? So she is a Titan. So she put her core flame inside a Nexa?
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
What does that mean?
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
He's like, I'm gonna figure it out so you can leave my body. Go away.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
So what does he mean by his body back? Does he mean kicking her out? Or is his body elsewhere? Is he just a spirit?
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Well, she's been looking for, the Titan of Death for a while. Kicking her out? Okay.
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
Why?
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child.
Can Aglaya see her? They hate each other? You don't say! I don't think Ceres would be inside an Nexa's body unless it was something that was needed to be done. But obvious. So, this Titan's just hanging out like a ghost.
Now, conceited performer, it's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
This one?
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip to Lantern's scales
pretty much
toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason.
Who, these two? Ceres and Nexa? Well, yeah, they're literally in one body, and he can only see her, so of course that's going to work.
What else can you use to stand against the council?
I still can't believe this council is giving Aglaya this much trouble. Oh, Aglaya and Nexa. I thought you were talking about Ceres and Nexa, because I'm like, isn't Ceres had a lover? Like the other Titan? From my understanding? It's enemies to lovers. Well, yeah, because it sometimes can be an interesting dynamic, but I could never see this happening at all. It would not last long.
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, Before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
He was already dead? There are a lot of memes about it. Hold on. So he was dead. So he's a zombie? Everything just popped into existence. I'm back. Finally had a moment to catch my breath. Wanna chat? Run? It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Let Mem rest. They've had a tiring past few days. I have no idea. I can't control Mem. Don't worry. They're inside the bowl. Let's not joke about monsters in your pockets. Since they're not here, let me ask you, are you really sure that you want to take on the trial of an Oronox's core flame on behalf of the Chrysos heirs? Remember when he said that he had to split his soul? I think so. I think? But are you saying that he is... There's two of him? Or... what? Still on the fence, it was Mem's. It's time for me to level up. Okay, absolutely, I don't see why not. Still on the fence, it was Mem's idea. It's about time for me to level up. Still on the fence, it was Mem's idea. It's time for me to level up. We've ended up at this point after all. This is probably fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experience of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. What concerns me even more is that you'll further bind yourself to Emphorius. If they truly assume that Titans... If you truly assume that Titan's divine, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Wait, so we're gonna be taking the trial of the Titan? So when he split his soul, it started to decay. He is... Oh, so he's slowly dying? Huh. And I didn't know we were going to be taking the Time Titans trial. Forget it, we'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. Oh, how sweet, but where were you earlier? Thanks, bro. How sweet, but where were you earlier? I got held up by the two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Trian's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders, and they wanted to verify my identity. Not friends on Honkai. Well, you're getting through it. Oh, that is accurate. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Great, so the Council of Elders have been busy. But I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and while they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Akama to our relationship with East Chrysos heir. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Council of Elders. Are they bad guys? Looks like dark undercurrents are rolling in Akama. Is this the foreshadowing for the next version? Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, and Goliath also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. Yes, that is accurate. Natural. That's very accurate. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't too happy with the Chrysos heirs, and worst case scenario, we could be caught up in the internal conflict of the Holy City. That's my favorite episode. That's the episode I hate the most. To be continued? If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the black type, but now, the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dunhon? The memory card's full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Oh no! It's still growing! March, wake up!
And so, this long day passed for Akama.
This has been a day?
Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey.
Sure. Tell me an Acheron fact.
We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then We must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden.
What? I died? What do you mean? How does that work?
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and
Traumatized +1. Oh
in that
boy.
trial of death.
Excuse me, when was the trial of death my trial? I thought it was hers. Why am I dead?
It's far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
So... what? Excuse me? The world... what? Imagine how it was for us when we need to wait a whole month and a bit more to know what it is. Yeah. Oh, and I got Trion's doll. Don't forget our promise. If we can't see each other today, then see you tomorrow. If we can't see each other tomorrow, then see you the day after tomorrow. What the frick? What do you mean? What does that mean? Well, it's just like Vivian. What is with the main characters in Hoyoverse games dealing with death? We got one falling from the sky with wings. Now, we're fading away. Hey, buddy, you there? Yep. What's up? Well, instant reply, I'm touched. With all that's gone down recently, I thought we could talk. The failed trial, the Grove, Mighty and the Cremnoans, and seeing Tribby's memories, all of it. Good thing we crushed them all. Need some stuff and it refreshes weekly. I'll get to it in a sec. There's nothing we... that's nothing. We three can crush it, and on Hung too. Absolutely, but promise me that you won't laugh at this. Honestly, even though we made it through everything, seeing Tribby's memories just left me with more questions. The person alone will witness the miracles. Doesn't sound like a good ending, does it? Why does everyone choose to become demigods even after knowing the price? They did it for you? Trust me, it's more tame than Genshin and the Impact. Okay. Well, we don't know what the ZZZ's plot point is. No, don't joke around. My abilities and resolve are still lacking by a lot. Being Aglaya's apprentice, I'll be lucky not to cause new problems for her. So I should have asked Mighty about his reasons before he left, but now he's taking all the glory and all the cool spotlights. So it's the competitive spirit talking. Just kidding. Well, I think I feel a bit better about this now. I've learned a lot from this conversation. I'll go over what we said in my own time. Thanks, buddy. Worm Forest is only hope. Oh, wait. There's Dan Hun, too. All three of us. What the frick? Dan Hung is just as important. What do you guys mean? Poor Dan Hung getting sidelined. Oh, now I got a tree end. Why do you have tree end as a doll as a profile icon? It's more dark than they look. They can. Alright, let me get through this, and then I'll probably end for the night. I got 3 cards to go through. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do we want to I guess we'll go with Tribios. What chapter are we on? 3 and 4? Okay. Drink some water, hang on. You shall part with your friends, with your enemies, with others, and yourself, and with yourself. Tribios, you have already swallowed the fruit of fate. From now on, you shall be as a school of birds without feet, flying towards tomorrow without a moment of repose. That... The Chrysos wars clamor, rise and falls, and when the children reunite, only 3 of them remain.
We have heard of a Chrysos heir.
The lively child says. The person tears open the brigade of the Black Tide, aims at the sky, wanting to obtain the corn flame in a sheath.
There will always be warriors like me, who believe in and are willing to protect the tomorrow they prophesize.
But the crusading Chrysos heir never returns. The greedy ones then lift the crown with sharp blades, and by powers lethality, they are one by one slain.
We remember a group of bards.
The Tectern child says. The bards compose songs for the children's prophecies, and along the corpus of the pillar of stone lay their footprints upon the ballads are carved.
Though we lack the might of swords and shields, we can take you to walk every part of this world.
Till many years later, when the bards all return to their subterranean eternal rest, the children sing the long, long songs, and alone they bear memories of humanity.
We miss us.
The exuberant child says. When they left their home, the passages blew the girl apart into countless turbulent bubbles, carried to all corners of the world on the wings of destiny.
Run towards the world's agony.
The children cheer each other up. As the years pass and the sun and moon rise and fall, the children often hear sounds of their friends shattering. Farewell, farewell, farewell. The children who still walk the earth silently hide their wrenching sobs. Upon the hills of Alchema once grew golden figs as far as the eye could see. The remaining children link their hands and decide to make this beautiful city the beginning of yet another journey. The children pull on the hem of the maiden's dress.
Listen to the prophecy we bring.
The maiden pulls on her silken threads, weaving in her heart the children's past into strings.
Chase the cool flames with me. I promise that.
The libatation poured. I didn't get to finish, you mother trucker. Let me read. Hang on. The libatations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain. There, now I can read it. Was that so hard, game? I wanted to read. Act 4. The gentle mother silently dreams and brings to her child a scene from the west wind's shore. Then she quietly departs, and the only words her child hears is a prophecy of forlorn melancholy. The slumber of titans, the fragmented lullaby, the roar of the guards, all emerge into a torrential black tide that carries the first demigod from the past to the future. And that was the beginning of this long dream. In this tiny room, she forged 20 years of her memories with time. Sometimes the child does not understand. The gates of worlds outside the window are so numerous. Yet why can we not step within? And if one cannot leave the tower, what need is there to gaze into the distance via tomes? The mother smiles and does not answer, to once again gild another golden sheen of destiny to the emphorias of the child's dream. Alas, the golden light of destiny cannot illuminate the shadows of power and greed. All it takes to rob the child of her own kin is a letter of dark conspiracy. The culprit thought the murder had no flaws, but was unaware that the lamb willingly stepped into the passage's dead end. Before the priest met her demise, the only thing her eyes contained was spite. Yet she leaves her final warmth and hope embroiled into those dolls, leaving them behind for her innocent Oh, so her mom was in the doll? Loneliness stakes nightmares into the child's sleep, and then the child hugs those dolls tight.
At the very least, we will never leave each other, right?
Ornox softly sighs and carefully lifts the curtains of time, presenting a crystal given in limitation to the brave before the doll holding a blade. The Titan loves this child born into sorrow, but has no power to erase impending tragedy in the morrow. Only can they dispel the evening wind of the palace, giving the child solace and sweet dreams. Turn back, chosen one. The Titan's fading proclamation cannot pull back the strings of the girl's destiny.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
In the holy city adorned with falling flowers, the children recall that prophecy beside their friend that has passed away. But the girl who had already passed through thousands of crossroads and continues to sail towards tomorrow, a light of the bright spot is the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in the spring. Haha, I figured it out. I guess we'll go with Aglaya. She only got one more chapter? Okay. A solo lyre sounds flows among the streets.
Why does your mood change faster than the clouds above?
AKA heaven. Yes. The audience face is covered in sorrow.
Oh, how I wish she has clear eyes that are quick to anger and laughter.
What the frick is going on?
Dimples that crease in smiles and frowns.
For the maiden he longs for has a body of alabaster and fingers carved by scalpels. In her runs bloods of gold and a heart woven from threads. She has neither eyes nor dimples, lacks even a face, for she is Aglaya's garment. Are you telling me this liar fell in love with a mannequin? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a mannequin! A mannequin! Why? It's a mannequin! Why? 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 Oh, why? It's a mannequin! Merely a demigod serf. The gilded dress master, the executive of romance, house resplendent would her mansion be above the radiant dawning clouds. Says looks feminine enough. Nervously, the visitor opens the doors like purring curtains at a theater. The one with golden thread in hand is revealed, standing betwixt figures of stone.
Aglaya, I am Apollos' retainer, here for an outfit to take to my master.
He casts sideways glances as he bows, for the garment maker he adores is liking her mistress, silent as a leaf accompanying a flower. Slender hands sculpted of ivory pull up the dress's train, as if with one breath alone the maiden will be revived.
A creation of love and beauty indeed.
As the visitor thinks thus, his thoughts prickle the golden threads in the room.
If you wish to embrace such fantasies,
She declares thus on the other end of the golden thread.
you must beware of the scissors that can pierce through the chest.
Is she upset that he fell in love with her garment maker? In the ancient theater, there are thousands of plays, millions of shows, where even the god of romance was once an actor. The weaver below the stage savors the show for inspiration. The ostracized poet finally returns home, the adoring lover separated by misfortune. The hero betrayed fires his deadly arrow into the traitor's heart. The thread known as romance is knitted by all beings, by love and hatred, beauty and sin, memories and prophecies. All that occurs are clothing indeed. Look, the despondent servant buried his love. The dressmaker plucks it up, and into the garment maker's dress she weaves. Just being literally, there's a pair of scissors on the doll's chest. Wow. The elegant garment maker's once had beautiful faces, some as knights with swords, some as passive priests, and put on pantomime after pantomime in the golden thread's light, till the stage shook in the storm, and the black tide tainted the dancers' skirts. She wiped clean their visage and instilled armaments instead of silk.
Use the needle and thread as your sword.
She requests the servants who cannot answer. The garment makers are still elegant still. They bloody... I can't read that fast. I think there's a needle too. Probably. Hang on 1 second. I gotta speed through to find the final thing. Okay, the garment makers are elegant still. They turn bloody and stained slaughter into little randos, for only then can they still dress in new gowns. Only then can romance survive into the morrow. Okay, Mighty, your turn. Right. None may approach that battlefield, the lone army of Kremnos, an obstacle on the flame chase journey. He ordered his troops to stand aside. That was the first meeting between hero and prince. The two men fought for 10 nights unceasingly till the combat drew to its end. For choosing the tall over Aglaia? Well, it means that he didn't really care about looks. He, I think, appreciated her craftsmanship. Neither was able to score a single victory and conceded not a single defeat. Oh, is this how they met? That's hilarious. No one knows why this man's fate is always overshadowed by a single number decreed. Just like how none can ascertain how the core flame chase heroes convinced this man. Probably pansexual. Maybe. Like I said, I think the guy really loved how the garment maker made clothing, was impressed by that, and found that attractive. It is not mutual appreciation, nay, for his memories, 7 sentences were all his mother ever spoke. Spake? What is that word? Yet somehow that leader who weaves the golden threads recounted one of the 7 with ease. There is no right or wrong in the man's heart.
The lion has its own historian. The history of the hunt should not be held by the hunter alone.
And thus he speaks a little. Others once guessed he regards the holy city as his home, for he seeks a land to belong. As the king to his people, it is the first gift to them he brings, but as per the rule with gifts, once given away, the gifter will never repossess this thing. The journey is long, yet none has ever dared to anger the man. Not because of his unrestraining manners, but because every meal the hero partook were all cooked by his perilous skill. One sight serves falsehoods into the woods. He has relied on sense since young to distinguish guests and obtain gains. Yet there are always exceptions. The man's archenemy, often puzzled, why their food always borderline nauseating. Are you saying that Mighty can't cook? He still recalls the day he entered the holy city. One who worships strife is bound to have rumors strife.
Even insects consume each other, and he's no less than the Mad King's kin.
It matters little, for the man always considered himself an enemy to the world. He paved the road so that one day his peers would match his anger within. Nope, only fight. Yep, he cannot cook. Yet, until the prophecy turned true, none in the holy city he ever did ruin. Of course I could finish that one. Wow. We're almost there. Woohoo! Alright. Enough of that. How old are you? I'm a newborn. I'm as old as the world. Your teasing began, golden gray, become an old grandpa. Now I'm curious, was he? How do you like these books? I think they're interesting, but some of them, you can't really tell if they're being literal or not. Because golly, some of them feel like too ambiguous for their own good, if that makes sense. But then some of them are very interesting. But yeah, so that's gonna be all for tonight. Tomorrow, I think, is it? I forget what it is tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Kind of poetic? Yes. Tomorrow's Terminum. Oh, with Dawn, so we're going through that again. Whoopee! That's gonna be fun. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.